Welcome friends to the video. I hope you are doing really good wherever you are watching this. So Wolf Capital is a project where you can get a share in the profits of their trading fees, and it is a stupendously big project. It has seen massive growth since its inception about 3 months ago. Wolf Capital launched in mid-February, and in 3 months their treasury has gone from about 400K all the way up to 4.1 million. The reason people are flocking to it is because the CEO, who is Travis, has a proven track record of trading successfully, and also because the project has also been paying people out up to 1.5% per day for the entire existence of the project so far. To enter the project, you need to stake USDC for 60 days, and after that 60 days, it's unlocked and then you can take it back if you want to. And as soon as you stake, you start to gain a share of the profits, which you can claim every week. It's worth noting that there is a 10% deposit fee, but there's a 0% withdrawal fee. You can build teams and you can join other people's teams, or wolf packs as they're called. And the Alpha Wolf, which is just my name for the team leader, they get referral bonuses, and the referee gets a bonus too if you join using a referral. And the benefit of teams is that the more the team is depositing and the bigger the team, the greater rewards you get. 1% of the staking tax goes to a weekly lottery, and part of the lottery will go to the team which does the most deposits in that week. And you can see here the most recent prize was 6K, and going through you can see there are some pretty hefty prizes that are getting awarded to teams. And if you're part of the winning team, then that reward will go to you depending on what your weighting is in that team. The project does admit to being a Ponzi, but they say they are very close to being Ponzi free. So how is it actually a Ponzi? Well, it's a Ponzi because the treasury size and the trading wallet size wasn't big enough for the amount of rewards that they were actually giving out. But now the size of the trading account has significantly increased, and they've also reduced some of the daily rewards that you actually get, then it is getting closer and closer to being Ponzi free. For example, they were paying 2% per day, but now they've reduced it with the community's consent with up to 1.5% per day. But also in one of the recent AMAs, Travis said that they are considering reducing it further. And he actually says that this is a big talking point for the team to discuss about what they should actually do with the rewards rate. So it is sensible that they assess it on a week-to-week basis, and it also is really amazing that ROI isn't guaranteed, and they've actually had certain weeks where the ROI has been zero. So they haven't made any profits, or the profits from trading has been so small that they haven't been able to give any out. But this is really crucial when it comes to sustainability, because if you guarantee any type of profits, then that's where the problem comes in, and that's where so many other DeFi projects have failed. What I think is cool and really humanizes the project as well is that Travis has admitted that initially he was shit scared about making all these trades because it was other people's money. Because if he stuffed up, then pretty much it was game over and the project would have died before it even began. But now he said that he's come to basically get back to his roots, which is the knowledge that you can't always win with trading, and you are gonna have trades which don't go your way. But he says that the money that he makes from successful trades way outweighs the money that he loses from bad trades. So this is good because it's made him just sort of get into the flow of it a bit more. And he's also said that this project isn't about making millionaires overnight. They're much more interested in being a long-term project. And to add to the transparency, they actually show all their trades in real time. So if you do want to know what trading they're doing, they have an entire Telegram server and a Discord channel which shows you all of their trades, and you can see them right here. And in terms of the future, they've announced something which could be absolutely massive. There's not a lot of details on it yet, but they say that they want to create a second ecosystem and get into the gaming realm, however they actually want to do that. And I think that this is actually really cool because the gaming industry off-chain is one of the biggest industries in terms of the entertainment industry. And he's also said that some of the things that they're thinking about could potentially bring in $1 million profits per month. And I'm really curious to know what that actually is. There's no more info on this second ecosystem yet, but what they're going to do is launch some NFTs, which are going to be the seed money or the funding money for this second ecosystem. And I know that a lot of NFTs in the past have been really good for the protocol, but they haven't really necessarily been good for the investor. So what's in it for the investor with these new NFTs when they do come out? Well, there's several different tiers and they do give you perks. Some of the perks are things like getting a share in the profits of the second ecosystem. Also, there's a free off-ramp debit card, which they're going to be doing. And also there's the ability to do copy trading depending on what tier of NFT that you get. What's interesting too, that you might not even know, is that Wolf Capital doesn't even have any type of token. It's purely just a staking platform. But what they're going to do with the second ecosystem is launch some type of token. But there's really no information on any of this stuff yet. So we're just going to have to wait and see what this token is and how it's actually going to be used effectively. So it would be fair to say that this is one of the most solid projects in DeFi at the moment. But I do have a couple of issues with this project, or maybe areas of concern. So the first issue is not the project's fault, but it's only 3 months old. And to be fair, most DeFi projects do well for the first 3 months because there's hype and people love them and people get into them. But it's when the hype dies down and, the dust settles and all that type of stuff, that's when all the niggly things start to happen. And I'm just curious how this project is going to be able to react to all these niggly things. It's inevitable that something is probably going to go wrong. And it could be something like, well, what if there's no profits for 3 weeks in a row? How is the community and how is the project actually going to be able to get through that? Or what if the rapid growth continues? It means that the Ponzi element isn't really going to get resolved because there's going to be more people that they need to pay. Or maybe the way that they're resolving the Ponzi issue is to keep reducing rewards, and maybe people won't like that and there might be a bit of backlash. Or maybe something will happen which is completely out of their control. How is this project going to hold up when the inevitable happens, whatever form that comes in? But it is worth noting that whatever does happen, it's going to be the community that decides basically what happens to this project because they are the glue that holds the project together. Another sort of issue I have, and I don't know if this has been resolved, but where does the extra money come from for the extra bonuses you give to the teams and the extra referral bonuses? Because that money's got to come from somewhere and you can't just trade better. It's like with a budget. If you want to give something else more money, you've got to take it from somewhere else. So I'm just wondering, where are they going to take the money from to pay those extra rewards to people? And if it's coming out of the deposit tax, then that's just still ponzinomics, which is what they're trying to step away from. And the last sort of concern or issue I have with the project is the lottery, because basically it's not a lottery. A lottery is random, and if you have 1 million tickets in it, then you're more likely to win. But if you have 1 ticket in it, you still have a chance to win. And you can see here that basically the biggest team has pretty much just won again and again and again. So it really does favor the bigger teams. Now, I do get it that the lottery is based on the amount of deposits, and the bigger teams might not necessarily deposit more because everybody's already deposited and they're set in their positions. But the odds are ever in their favor because they do have more members, so it's just more likely that they're going to deposit more and they're always going to win. So instead of a lottery, it's more like an affiliate mass marketing prize or a fat cats getting fatter prize. There's no real chance for the little guy in this. It'll be really interesting to see where this project goes, and how has it been going for you? I'd really love to know. Please leave a comment, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.